I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars.
Right, we're back at everyone's favourite portion of the week, aren't we? It's two truths, one lie.
I think people arrange their whole week around it now, to be honest.
I would absolutely assume so.
Yeah.
So, just for clarity, before we launch into the statements that I will be providing this week, I pulled back out to 7.5 last week, as I recall.
Yes, you did.
Yes, and yes, you were very upset about this, and I was very smug about this, and yes.
Yeah.
So we'll launch into that. We do have other things planned today. We've been organised this week.
Yeah,
we got things to talk about, which is perhaps not the usual off the cuff, but we'll see how that goes for us. But without further ado, I am going to launch into some statements from you for you. Good God, I've not got the hang of this.
For me.
Yes.
Well done. Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. It's awful, isn't it?
It's a bit pathetic, but there we are.
It should have known better, really, shouldn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it's the heat. That's what's doing it. It's the heat.
Yes. We haven't caveated that, have we? Actually, we are. Well, I would say mid heat wave, but we're at the beginning.
We're only just getting started here. Yes.
Mid's going to be a bit much, I would say.
Mid, I fear, is going to strike tomorrow afternoon when we will be attempting to work, and that's not going to be good.
No, there may be just a hint of melting.
Yeah, I think so.
But okay, well. Okay. Well, I've got my statements. Let's have at it. Let's see how the tired brains.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right. Okay. So I'm just organising my tabs a bit better. So we had a little bit of technical woes this evening. So
we've had a few, but we've come through it.
We have. So you have a way of writing down these? Yes?
Oh, I have a keyboard and a piece of software that records my keystrokes. Yes, I believe that's what we need. Yes.
Perfect. So statement number one: the triumph acclaim or claim, whatever they bloody say it. Oh my gosh, I am
clam.
Oh my God! Do you know what? It is the heat. It is a busy week. It's a perfect storm in my tired brain.
The Trump acclaim.
Trump acclaim. Yeah, you know the one. Should we go with the triumph acclaim? Yeah. Was sometimes internally referred to as Project Bounty.
Okay. That's a bold name, if that's true. Yeah, I got it down. Nice and simple.
Okay.
Yep.
The Volkswagen Beetle was once used by NASA engineers to test the lunar rover suspension systems because of its rear-engine layout and unique weight distribution.
Just repeat that for me, if you would be so kind.
I will be so kind. The Volkswagen Beetle was once used by NASA engineers to test the lunar rover suspension systems because of its rear-engine layout and unique weight distribution.
It's logical, that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's very logical. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I kind of hope that one's true. Sometimes you get one that you think, well, I'll be disappointed actually if that isn't true.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to continue the theme because statement number 3 is space related as well.
Oh, lovely.
So, a prototype of the first generation Dodge Viper was tested using tyres originally developed for the Space Shuttle landing gear, as Chrysler wanted to ensure stability at high speed without using racing slicks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't they use Dodge Vipers as chase cars for sort of jets and things taking off? And
Do you know what? It does sound familiar. I'm not going to let you Google it because it's too close to an answer, and you might inadvertently stumble on something. So we'll have to check that post quiz.
I've seen footage of, because they can't. They have difficulty telling when the wheels are down and the exact positioning on the runway, so they send out a car and the driver can talk to the pilot and he can advise them on the positioning.
Yes.
And when the front wheel is down and things like that. So but is it a Viper or is it something else? Not that was your question, but it's related. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right. Let's dig into these three bad boys then.
Yes. Let's.
I have no idea whether the Triumph claim was known as Project Bounty. It'd be a bold name for a fairly ordinary vehicle.
It's fair.
Although it was one of those vehicles that ended up everywhere back in the day. It was very successful.
I almost blurted out another fact about it, but you never know. I might hang on to that.
Yeah, hang on to those. Yeah, that might come back round. Yeah. So I have no idea about that, and I have no way of knowing. So that is a tricky one. I just don't know. Okay. And I've got no way of knowing, really. You just would have to know that. You can't work that out, can't you? You can't deduce that. You can't say, I mean, that's just, I have no idea. VW Beetle used to test lunar rover suspension. I think I might have read that somewhere. It feels right.
I see.
I can't put my finger on it, but it just feels like I sort of know that is true. It's the right era. VW Beetle would have been everywhere in the United States in that time when they were developing that stuff. I mean, let's be honest, the VW Beetle is still everywhere.
Yes. Yeah. There was really enough changed. Of them. Yeah.
Yes, that hasn't really changed. So I quite like that one. The prototype Dodge Viper tires. I don't know.
Well, you're honest.
Yeah, no idea. But yeah. I mean, I know that didn't the Viper. Didn't they say that the Viper was sort of inspired by the military aircraft or something like that? But whether the tires, I just don't know on that one. Okay.
Well, I suppose the tyre thing that we're saying there isn't anything to do with inspiration. It's more of a scientific thing, isn't it?
I know. I'm just trying to sort of establish a sort of a pattern of. I don't know. Well, these are tricky. These are really tricky. I think I'm going to say number 2, the lunar rover. I think I'm going to say that one is true.
Okay, that's good. You lock that one in now, yeah?
I'm going to lock that one in. I'm going to lock in number 2
Fine.
now. Let's think about number 1 and number 3. No way of knowing. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, the Viper has got some big old tires on it. That's a powerful car. Would they have taken? Would they have? I don't know. Oh, this is really tricky this week because I genuinely have no idea on 1 and 3. Well, I have no idea on number 2 either. It's just a gut feeling.
We shall see.
Okay, we shall see. Okay. Car projects have lots of silly names, so it's entirely possible. Okay, I'm just going to have to take a guess, I think.
Okay.
See what it does. I've got nothing to base those on really, and my poor overheated brain is scrabbling for any kind of traction it can get.
Yes, that's absolutely fine. It's been like that. Yes. So go on then. Have your stab into the dark.
My prototype tires are struggling. I am going to say. I'm going to say Project Bounty is true, Lunar Rover is true, and Dodge Viper is false.
Okay, right, there we go. We've got our answers, we've got them locked in. So the big question is, have you clawed a point back, or does smugness prevail? I can reveal to you now, without any further ado, that you are indeed correct.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, wonderful. That was pure chance this week. I had no idea. I had a vague notion about number 2, but I had no idea about the other 2.
So,
Ooh.
I branched out for the false one this week. Actually, let's go back on the true ones. The Triumph, that was true, and I couldn't find any discernible reason.
Right, you don't know where that came from.
No, but that apparently was the thing.
Okay.
And yes, NASA and the Beetle, that was that was absolutely true. Although they said apparently the NASA engineers reportedly used Beetles in the early testing phases for that very reason about the layout, the weight distribution, independent suspension, all those good things. But it was never officially a test platform. It was just we'll try it and see.
Just a convenient set of components to test it with. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sure I've read that somewhere. Something in the back of my mind said that was true.
So yeah, absolutely true. Like I said, I branched out when it came to the nonsense one. I tried to be very progressive and forward thinking here. So that one came from AI.
Oh wow! Okay, all right.
I'm going to give it a whirl. See what absolute whimsy it comes up with, and I thought that was quite good.
That is good. Yeah. That is good. Okay, so now, right. So I got my son to do some, and now you've got AI to do some.
It's sometimes a bit tricky to come up with one that is nonsense but believable.
Nonsense and believable, and something that the other person isn't going to know, because we both do know quite a lot of crap.
Oh yeah, there's valuable storage space taken up with the nonsense in our heads.
There really is.
Yeah. But there we go. So that's it. We're back at 7-6. Well, I say back at, or moved on to 7-6. So there's 1 point in it again.
Wonderful. Neck and neck once again. Pressure on me again for next week.
Yes, we're going to need to have an equally grotty set of ones for you. Well, from you for me. I can't
For
get that
you.
right this week.
No, you can't. You're struggling with the concept.
No,
Yes.
So, no, that's about that. Very
Oh,
good.
wonderful. I'm pleased with that outcome.
Yes, I'd imagine you are. But no, that's good. They were. So I was pleased with those. I'm less pleased you got it right, but there we go.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, but that's okay. No, sometimes just from pure luck, I'm going to get it right.
Well, at the beginning, we mentioned that we've got a couple of things lined up this week. This spawned off of a conversation over lunch during the week, and
it did.
And I can't even remember what actually spawned it, but
no, I can't.
Oh no, I remember, because I was reminiscing, reveling, being smug about my two truth one lie victory, and me being able to decipher it because of the hideous folding roof cabriolet Mark II Focus.
That's what it was. Yes, yes, we did talk about that. Yeah,
yes,
we said what an appalling pile of nonsense from Pininfarina.
We did. So we, off the back of that, we set ourselves a little challenge. Not so much a competition, more of a get your heads together, or actually get your heads separate and then get them together here to compare results.
That tends to be how it works. Yes.
So what we said was we'd both go away and pick what we would deem to be our favourite Pininfarina bit of styling, and what's actually the worst. Because
yes, there's been some.
Yeah, because it is a design house that evokes tremendous things in your brain. You go, they've churned out an awful lot of loveliness, but then when you start thinking about it, you go, oh, there are some exceptional turds.
It's not all roses, is it? They're quite capable of turning out an absolute pig.
Yes, a full stinker. So I did speculate with you yesterday when I was messaging you that I think at the nice end of the scale, where we pick the car that we like the most, I don't think we'll have the same one, but I genuinely think there's potential for crossover when we get to the worst car.
Yes. Now I've got a few choices for my worst car, but only one choice for my favourite. So that will be interesting.
I've got my one choice for my favourite. I've got my one choice for worst, but I've got honourable mentions.
Yes. So, I think I can do that too. Yes.
Okay. So, you go first. Let's start with the good ones. We'll reel off the good ones, then we'll have a laugh at the worst ones.
Okay. Well, here's my favourite. Here's my good one. Mm-hmm. It's quite a simple one, quite a simple design, a true classic, but one that you might be surprised that I've picked, and it's the Alfa Romeo Spider.
No, I can see that. I can see. I mean, obviously, I can see that because it is a good one. I prefer an earlier one. If I'm
I had an earlier one in mind. I'm thinking of The Graduate here.
Yes,
the movie that kind of made it famous. A very early one, and yeah, just a lovely, well-proportioned, perfect little thing. It ran for a long time.
I mean,
It's an evocative classic. It ran for a long time, sort of virtually unchanged. The back end got a bit more 80s, and the lights got shrouded in, and it did change a little bit. But I think even the later ones, even the big California rubber bumper ones of the 1980s, they're still okay. They're still okay. But I think where it's at is the early 60s. Simple, pure design.
yes. Yeah, it is, and I do really struggle when we get to the late ones because they are nonsense.
Yes.
Those when
Yeah,
the
they are.
bumpers start coming in, because that was, and it really got odd when we, because like you said, it had a run and went all a bit 80s, but you forget it ran to the 90s.
It did. It kept going. It had an incredibly long production run.
And
Yeah. Yeah, it went off the boil, didn't it?
yeah, way too much. I mean, but yeah, those early ones, yes, absolutely no arguments with me.
Yeah, it's Dustin Hoffman, and it's all dusty, and it's in that flat red, and I think that's it's spot on. Absolutely spot on.
Yeah. It's just superb. And it will go down forever as a classic. It's one of those ones that's just, yeah, people love it.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not a particular Alfa Romeo fan, but they have made some pretty special stuff, and
Yeah, they've been
yeah,
you'd be. Years.
Yeah, they really have, and it's kind of the quintessential sports car. It's got everything, and a lot of things. You could argue the MG, even the MX-5, all kind of spawned from there.
Yeah. It's that. It's just that good recipe, isn't it? Front engine, rear wheel drive, lightweight, 2-seater, no roof.
Yeah,
away you go. Then when you put it,
it's got it all.
Those the glorious engines that, granted, not big capacity, but those wonderful twin cam 4 cylinders that these had, just proper, just rev your tits off, Italian style of driving.
Yeah, it has to be driven there. You have to take it by the scruff of the neck and just it's lovely little thing.
Solid choice. Well done, you. You're not going to get any arguments from me on that.
No, I knew I wouldn't.
No. So, for me, now this is where we've had discussions previously about this particular vehicle. And I think there's potential that I agree on the Alpha. You're probably just going to go nah on this.
However, I'll try. I
don't care. I know I'm right. It's my favorite of Pininfarina is the Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta short wheelbase.
I did wonder if you'd choose that. Yeah. I'm just looking up a picture to remind myself. Oh, it's that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is for me. That is my. I mean, as we discussed before, probably the most gorgeous thing in car form ever produced.
See, I'm looking at a picture of it now. Yeah, it looks better than I remember it.
Oh, you've seen the light now, you see. So
yeah, I might have. I haven't looked at this for a while.
I did find one that had sold relatively recently.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, it's devastating money. But it was the one.
Well, obviously.
It was the one that was on the Pininfarina stand at the '62 New York Motor Show.
Ooh, bit of heritage there.
Yeah. And it sold on the continent for €5.5 million.
Yeah, it's gonna, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's one of those Ferraris where you absolutely wouldn't have it in red.
No, I'm looking at a picture of it, I think in dark blue, and it looks with a tan interior, and it looks, yeah, that's naughty. Yeah, it looks incredible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a bit of me. I'm surprised you're as on board as you are because I know it didn't float your boat first time round.
No, it didn't, and I'm not entirely. Now I look at it again. I'm not into press. I was having an off day. I'm looking at it again, and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I could probably get on board with that. Yeah.
And they're incredibly rare things, but it's just, and I consider myself very lucky because I've seen a lot of them in one place, like twice. Because I've done Le Mans Classic twice. People still race them. We treated ourselves to paddock access, and there were just rows of the bloody things, and we're like, and there are a lot of recreations. There are resto mods,
Of course, yes.
but we verified. Some of the owners were very friendly, happy to have a chat, but no, all the real deal.
They were genuine. Wow. I applaud that they're actually using them, like they're taking them on track, especially if they're worth that kind of money. I mean, that's that could be ruinous if something went wrong.
You have a little bump in that. That's gonna be a tricky one. You can't go to Euro car parts for that.
No, I wouldn't. No, that's not going to be on their catalogue. I don't think anything for that. No.
No, it would be funny though if we could find a UK registered one and find the number plate and just put it into Euro car parts just for a gig.
See what it's got. Yeah. If you got anything for it at all, any part.
Maybe if you even got oil for it.
Yeah, just basic maintenance items. You haven't even got that.
No. But what a thing! What a thing!
That, sir, is I have to say is a solid choice.
With that, however, we've indulged here, haven't we?
We've done the nice bit first, haven't we? Yeah.
Oh dear, right.
Because they're not all as good as that.
There are, how do we put it? Some turds.
There are.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's which turd is bobbing around for you?
Well, I came across quite a few, but I think the one that offends me the most, and we have mentioned it before, I think it came up in one of our Two Truths, One Lie statements, but for me, it's the Rolls-Royce Camargue.
Oh, that is a particularly hideous example
of it's their work. Hideous from every angle.
That was it, but yeah, you're correct. That did come up in one of our Two Truths, One Lie. Was the first Rolls-Royce to be designed in metric, as I recall.
That was the statement. Yeah, I think it might have tripped me up, but I can't remember now. But regardless, hideous. I mean, I know there are people who find the Silver Shadow and the Phantom and things like that unattractive. I know that my good lady is not a fan, but that's unattractive on a whole new level.
Yes, that is absolutely atrocious from a design point of view. It's not
nothing works.
Aged well. It was bad when it started, and it's still bad now.
if you, I don't know where this phrase originated, but it may have been Top Gear, but it applies very much to this. It's if you described a Rolls-Royce to somebody down the telephone and they drew it, that's what you'd end up with.
Yeah, that's being generous.
I think so. Nothing fits. It's like it's just a collection of parts from other cars, and they've just stuck them all together. Do you know what? You know that car that came up for auction recently, the Beast,
Yes.
with the aircraft engine in it, and the builder had used some Rolls-Royce parts and got in a terrible trouble with them and had to change the grille and got taken to court and all that stuff. That mishmash of bits that a guy built in his garage is better looking than the Camargue.
Yeah, better looking than the actual Rolls-Royce. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yes, turd.
Awful.
I'm coming at it from a less luxurious angle.
Okay.
Now, this is one that I stumbled upon and was just repulsed. And I didn't know they had a hand in this. More than a hand. They designed the vehicle in terms of visuals. And that was from the late 2000s. That would have been the Daewoo Takuma.
I came across this one. Yes, also the Chevrolet Takuma as well.
Takuma, Chevrolet Vivant, Chevrolet Rezo as well.
Yeah, it was all those.
No matter what name you slap on the back of that, it is awful.
It's actually, it is. It's offensively ugly.
Yes, they've gone out of their way to make it extra hideous.
Yeah, it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, we're at the opposite end of the automotive scale to the roller.
But it just shows that you can have design failure at the basic motoring level or at the luxurious motoring level. Because, let's face it, that Camargue, when it came out, was the most expensive production car at the time.
Yeah. You could sort of sense that there was a board meeting at Chevrolet. And they're saying, "No, come on, we need to jazz up the next entry-level model." I know. Why don't we get an Italian styling house in? That's a good idea. Oh, we can't lose, can we? Oh, this is going to be fantastic. And then a year later,
and there it is.
Okay, it's ready.
A selection of blobs all placed in random areas.
Let's go downstairs and look at it.
Oh, get down there. I don't want to look at it.
No, take it away. My eyes.
Awful.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's all out of proportion, and it's almost like it's warped. It's like one of those fish that you see pictures of from like down in the depths of the ocean when nobody goes and there's no light, and it's these weird things evolve.
And there it is. It's up here with us.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I'd go with that because I was genuinely shocked by it. And a particular one of theirs that's probably an honourable mention that's close to my heart because my parents had one for a little while. The Hyundai Matrix, which is not a looker and is not a great car, but it is not as bad looking as a Daewoo Takuma.
No, it's not. It's not great, but it's better than that.
Yes, that's true. And another one that I thought I'll give it a nod because it is one that I don't like. I actually remember being bought a Matchbox model of it when I was a kid, and I was even upset by it then. And that's the Cadillac Alante.
Oh yes, I saw this one. Yeah.
And it's
not hideous on the scale of the Tacoma. Takuma, or whatever it's called, Rezo.
But
I don't.
It just lingered with me from a kid. Going, do you know what? When someone gives you another Matchbox car to be playing with, you're like, that's normally a happy moment. But I got that one. I went, really? And it's haunted me ever since. It's single figures of age.
It offended you that deeply.
Yeah, I wasn't amused.
It did sort of fit in with what Cadillac were doing at the time.
Yes, it did, and you're right. It does look like it belongs in Florida with an OAP behind the wheel. Yes.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Not good.
No, not good. If you want to see one absolutely destroyed, check out the awful movie Terminal Velocity with Charlie Sheen. One gets wrecked in that film.
I have seen it, but not for a very long time.
No, I haven't watched it for a very long time, but there is one in it.
Interesting. What I might do is just skip through it and find that bit. That's probably the easiest bet. Then.
Yeah, it gets. It's all the way through the film, but it gets destroyed at the end. So just watch that bit.
Yeah, I'll watch that bit because I don't have any real reason to watch that film in its entirety again.
It gets thrown out the back of a plane, and well, you can imagine the rest.
Yes, perfect. I will look that out. Very good, very good. Yes, so Pininfarina is it's just a glorious design house, but they are not always gems that come off the drawing board, I'm afraid.
They are not. And of course, the one we touched on, but we can't move on without mentioning would be the Ford Focus Coupe Cabriolet.
Oh, yeah. Awful. But
terrible.
Yeah, considering we mentioned it last week, I didn't think it was possible to pick it. So
No. I just wanted to slot it in as an honourable mention that
dreadful.
A convertible Ford Focus was a strange idea to begin with, and it didn't turn out well.
Well, I suppose they were intending to cash in on a bit of the convertible escorts that came before it, which were reasonably successful.
They were very successful. I mean, XR3i convertible and stuff like that. Quite sought after classics these days. And I suppose they wanted to compete with Golf convertible and Astra convertible and Megane and all the other stuff that was on the market. Yeah, but it didn't turn out well.
Toss as well.
Yeah, they were.
So before we wrap it up, I know you've got another little bit for us.
I have.
And I don't know about this, other than the hint of the topic. So you're going to have to fill me in.
Yeah, haven't told you about this. So there is a genuine Bond car up for auction at the moment, and the auction, it's an online auction. It's actually going on still. So there is an opportunity for you to actually get in on this.
Okay.
Now, this is a genuine screen-used hero car.
Hero car?
Driven hero car, so not a stunt or an effects car. It was driven by the actor in question.
Without giving too much away, was it the Bond actor in question?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Right.
It was indeed. I will put you out of your misery.
And the listeners, not just me.
Oh, yeah, and our dear listener. Yes, absolutely. So you can currently bid on a screen-used 1981 Citroen 2CV from For Your Eyes Only.
Fantastic.
It's number 6 of 7 cars that were used during production. It doesn't have roll cage or camera mounts or any of that stuff on it. It was used for long shots, but it was actually driven by Roger Moore and Carol Bouquet. Okay,
right. Send me a link immediately.
I'm doing it now. And when we've done with that, there is another item in the auction that we should just touch on. But let's Let's take a look at the Bond car.
I'm going in.
Some light damage.
That's fine. There it is. There it is. Wow.
Yeah.
That is up there, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yes. There is a starting bid, and the auction has 6 days left to run. It's a no reserve auction, although there was a starting bid is up there.
Yeah, the fact that you go, oh yeah, it's no reserve, but you go, yeah, your opening bid for, let's face it, when you get to the end of it, you go, you've got a slightly battered 2CV. Yes, Roger Moore's had his arse in it, but it is a 2CV at the end of the day, and that is $120,000 with buyer's premium. That's $150,000.
It is for a slightly battered, slightly rusty 1981 bright yellow Citroen 2CV.
Bloody hell. I mean, it is a piece of Bond history, but
genuinely screen used. Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
You're not sure about that?
It feels like a really strong opening gambit as well. Going, yep, we're going to ask for this much money. But there's no reserve. It just doesn't make any sense.
No.
6 days left, so we will keep an eye on it. I'll tell you what, that's perfect that it's 6 days, because next time we record, we can tell people how much it didn't sell for. Yes.
Looking at the detail here, there's a bit more detail. It was the car that started out undamaged at the beginning of the chase sequence. It was one of 3 modified to withstand the action. It has a more powerful engine from a Citroen GS in it.
Okay.
So it's not a standard engine. And various other things done to it to make it safe for filming. But it's a genuine screen used car.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I like that bit of it. I like that it's screen used, and I like it's up for sale. I think it's an insane price.
Yeah, I mean, it's a genuine screen used Bond car, but when it comes down to it, it is a slightly battered 2CV.
One that has not been looked after either.
One that has not been looked after. It's had some work over the years. It's had a few owners. And it was due, it looks like it was in fact due to be scrapped until someone realised what it was and saved it.
Unfortunately, that person has now been a little ambitious on its price.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most sought after model of 2CV. The 1980s ones are not. But leaving that aside, yes, it's screen used. Yes, it's a genuine Bond car, but it's not entirely original. It's not exactly in pristine condition. It's a bit rusty.
Yes.
It doesn't run.
No.
It doesn't have its original engine. All right, it has a more powerful one, but okay. 120 grand, or as you say, with fees and on costs, 150.
Nah, you're right. You can keep that. Yeah, I'm really pleased you point out. But yes, however, we digress.
However,
you said there's something else for us here.
There is something else in the same auction. Now, if I just try and find that for you, because Mouse has decided it's not working. Just technical challenges here. Yes, here we go. Allow me to furnish you with another. Now, there's another item in this auction which is not going anywhere near for the same price, but it is also screen used, but not from a Bond film.
Okay.
Get your peepers around that.
Here I am.
And once you've sniggered, then we'll explain to our dear listener what we're looking at.
Yeah, there is a snigger there. Interesting. So, screen one. So this is one of the ones they used in their high quality production. Fine. Oh, that is tremendous. The price is insane. Again,
it is.
But I'll let you put the listener out of their misery.
We are looking at a screen-used Starbug from Red Dwarf.
So yeah, a model miniature.
Yeah.
Like we say, from their superb production.
I don't think they ever had a full-size one.
No, come on. We saw them stood next to it sometimes. That was real.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Yeah. Of course it was. I'm silly, foolish of me to suggest otherwise.
Exactly right. Oh, blimey. Again, I would have that in a heartbeat if it would not. Insane price. That is $10,000 or $12,500 with the buyer's premium.
With the fee.
But no reserve again, obviously.
Do you know what? I would absolutely adore that. Because as we have established, I'm into a model.
But yeah, it's something that we can both get on board with. We both enormously like Red Dwarf, and that on the shelf would be perfect. Is there any mention of what scale it is? Because there's me saying I'd like it on a shelf, but is it the size of my desk?
It is approximately 10 inches by 13 foot by 17 inches. So
13 foot. That must be inches. Surely someone's had a typo there.
Yeah, I was just reading that out and thinking, no, that's actually what it says, but yeah, that wouldn't make sense, would it? 10 inches by 13 inches by 17 inches. So it's quite a reasonable size for a display.
It is, but that is still shelf sized.
Yeah, it is.
So that's okay. Okay, but yeah, $10,000 is nuts. It's one of those ones that you might part with hundreds for it. Yes,
I think I could probably make myself do that. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe for screen used, maybe quite a few hundreds, but I think it would need to be hundreds, not thousands.
Yeah, and not 5-figure thousands. So yeah, I'm afraid they're going to have to keep that as well. All right. No, I really like that. That's some really good spots there. All right, well, that's a bit of fun. I mean, we'll obviously got Two Truths and One Lie to start next week, but we could follow up quickly, couldn't we? And go right. Well,
we should follow up quickly and just see what how long. This one's got 7 days left, so
this one might still be mid.
This one might still be going, but we'll be able to see what it's up to. But the 2CV will have finished. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do that, and then that's a bit of a that's content without really trying, isn't it? That's quite cool.
Isn't it? Yeah, it writes itself, this stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, we'll park it there, and we'll climb aboard Starbug again next week.
Or go backwards, forwards quickly.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.